In the peaceful Garden of Eden, morning light gently flows through tall trees heavy with fruit. Rivers sparkle as they move quietly through the land. Birds glide through the air, and animals walk calmly without fear. Adam and Eve move through the garden with innocent smiles, their faces soft and curious, living in perfect harmony with everything around them. Adam and Eve walk barefoot on green grass, touching leaves, tasting sweet fruit, laughing softly. They have never known pain, fear, or shame. The air feels warm and safe, as if love itself fills every corner of the garden. At the center of Eden stand two trees unlike any others. One glows with life and warmth, the tree of life. The other stands tall and mysterious, its fruit shining slightly darker, the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. God's gentle, glowing presence surrounds Adam and Eve as he speaks with calm authority, reminding them they may enjoy every tree in the garden except one. His voice is loving, not harsh, full of care. Adam and Eve listen and agree, trusting completely. As the day moves on, the garden remains peaceful, but hidden among the trees, something begins to stir. A serpent moves quietly through the tall grass. Its body is smooth, eyes sharp and intelligent. It watches Eve carefully as she walks alone near the forbidden tree, curiosity slowly growing in her heart. The serpent lifts its head and speaks in a soft, questioning voice. It asks Eve if God really said they must not eat from the tree. Its tone is calm, almost friendly, planting doubt gently. Eve pauses. She answers honestly, saying God warned them not to eat the fruit or they would die. Her face shows confusion as the serpent listens closely. The serpent leans in, eyes glowing slightly. It tells Eve she will not die, but instead will become wise, like God himself. The fruit glows brighter, appearing beautiful and tempting. Eve looks at the fruit. It looks delicious, perfect, desirable. The garden around her seems quieter now, as if holding its breath. Slowly, Eve reaches out. Her fingers touch the fruit. She hesitates for a moment, then plucks it from the tree. She takes a bite. Time seems to stop. Eve's eyes widen as something changes inside her. Awareness rushes in, unfamiliar and heavy. She turns and offers the fruit to Adam, who stands beside her, trusting and unsure. Adam looks at Eve, then at the fruit. Without fully understanding, he takes it and eats. Suddenly, everything changes. Their expressions shift from innocence to fear. They look at themselves and feel exposed for the first time. Shame fills their hearts. Adam and Eve quickly gather leaves, covering themselves. Their movements are rushed, anxious. The joy they once felt disappears. The garden grows quiet. God's presence returns, walking gently through Eden. His light moves between the trees as he calls out to Adam, asking where he is. Adam hides among the trees, his voice trembling as he answers. He admits he is afraid because he is naked. God's light grows still. He asks who told Adam this, and whether he ate from the forbidden tree. Adam points to Eve, fear guiding his words. Eve then points to the serpent, her voice filled with regret. The serpent coils silently as God turns toward it. His voice carries justice and authority as he speaks consequences. The serpent is cursed to crawl low, and darkness settles around it. A promise is spoken, that one day evil will be defeated. God turns to Eve, explaining that pain and sorrow will now be part of human life. Tears form in her eyes. Then God speaks to Adam. The ground itself changes. Work will now be hard. Life will require struggle. The garden feels different now. The light softer. The air heavier. God's presence remains loving but firm. He makes garments of skin and gently clothes Adam and Eve, showing mercy even in judgment. Adam and Eve stand together, holding hands, filled with sadness yet still loved. God leads them toward the edge of Eden. They look back at the garden, the rivers, trees, and peace they once knew. As they step outside, angels appear with flaming swords, guarding the way back to the tree of life. The gates of Eden close. Outside the garden, the world feels vast and uncertain. Adam and Eve walk forward together, into a future unknown. Yet even in loss, hope remains. God's promise lingers in the air, that this is not the end of the story. The sky stretches wide above them as the first human journey truly begins. And so, humanity falls, but the story of redemption quietly begins. Thank you for watching. Please, do like, share, subscribe and comment for more Bible stories.